I built a thing. Today I'm going to show you how I built my DIY screen drying rack using scrap wood. A screen drying cabinet is one of those like luxury pieces of equipment. You don't really need one, especially when you're first starting out, but if you have one, they're really helpful. I don't really feel like I need one in my shop right now, but I built one for two reasons. One, because I need a tabletop for my next exposure unit, and two, to save on space. I'm working out of a one-car garage, so any opportunity to save on space, even if it's just a place to store screens, that's a definite win for me. I would hesitate to call this an easy build because it took me about 3 weeks to finish, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a box, and it's really not that complicated. So I decided to build this thing using mainly scrap wood that I've had laying around forever. I've had these 4-foot by 8-foot pieces of OSB sitting in my garage. OSB isn't the prettiest thing to look at, but hey, it was free. I don't know if you've noticed, but plywood prices have like doubled recently for some reason, and this project kind of became a challenge to just use what I had laying around and spend as little money as possible. So after I cut down the wood, I just started assembling the basic frame of the cabinet using some corner clamps, and then I just nailed them into place. I know nails are kind of like a faux pas when it comes to woodworking, but again, this project was all about using what I had, and I had a whole lot of nails. That and wood glue. A lot of wood glue. I've read that having good airflow inside the screen drying cabinet is important. So I found the cheapest, smallest desk fan that I could find. And then I just cut a hole out of one of the walls with a jigsaw and stuck the fan through it to act as sort of like an exhaust. For the shelves, I ended up using these 1x2 pieces of wood, pretty cheap at Lowe's. So I just cut them down to about 30 inches deep and then glued them to the side walls. And then to finish it off, I just spray painted it black. I added some casters to the bottom, some cabinet door handles, and then some magnets on the inside to keep the doors shut. Another really important thing when it comes to a screen drying cabinet is ensuring that all of your outside UV light doesn't get inside. You need to completely seal it off. It needs to be just pitch black inside, right? And to be honest, I could have done better with that. There's a little bit of light leakage coming from the doors, but I feel like I could fix that if I add some like seals to the outside edge, kind of like you would see on a refrigerator door. And then the other thing you want to keep in mind is to keep the inside air as dry as possible. So I left enough room for a dehumidifier. I've read that having your humidity at around 50% is ideal. I've been able to get down to about 55%. I think maybe the seals might help with that, but also maybe insulating the inside of it might help. Overall though, I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. It's 44 inches wide, 30 inches deep, 28 inches tall, and it fits about 20 by 24 screens. I mean, if nothing else, it's really just more space to store screens, which I really need. I really just need to work on getting that humidity level down and then sealing off all outside light. If I can get those things figured out, then I think it would be a really good screen drying cabinet. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Do any of you guys have your own screen drying cabinet that you built yourself? Is it like mine? Did you build it differently? You know, what'd you do with yours? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.